all, let's check out Supabase Auth UI, an open-source community-supported Flutter package that makes adding authentication to applications incredibly easy. Supabase Auth UI comes with pre-configured themable widgets and supports various authentication methods, including magic links, email password, OAuth logins, and native mobile support. So we need to set up a Flutter project, open your terminal, and navigate your desired project directory, then run Flutter create name of your application. Once your project is created, open the relevant folder in your preferred text editor and add the Supabase Auth UI dependency to your pubspec.yaml file. Save the file and Flutter will fetch that dependency for you. Now head over to your Supabase dashboard. If you don't have an account, create one. Go to your project settings and to the API sections and copy the URL and project unknown key. Back in your Flutter app, create a .env file at the root of your project. Don't forget to add this file to Git to keep it out of version control. Also add the flutter.env package to your dependencies. Next, update your main.dat file to load the env file and initialize Supabase in your app. Replace the main function with the following code snippet. Now let's create a splash screen.dat file. This screen will redirect the user based on their session status. Create a home screen.dat file in the lib folder. This stateful will check for an active session and redirect the user accordingly. It will also provide the logged in user's ID and an option to log out of the application. For the authentication UI, create an auth screen.dat file. This screen will use Supabase Auth UI widgets to provide a sign-up form, email login, and social login. Let's run our application to see what it looks like. The interface is clean and beautiful right out of the box. We are using Supabase's Super Social Auth and Super Email Auth widgets, which handle the heavy lifting. To support both mobile and web, configure deep links and site URLs. In your Supabase dashboard, add localhost 3000 as a site URL and the authentication settings. Then configure redirect URLs with your scheme and hostname. Complete the Android configuration by updating the Android manifest.xml file. And for iOS, modify the info.bliss file. Next, enable email authentication and set up GitHub and Google as authentication providers in the Supabase dashboard. For GitHub, create a new OAuth app, fill in the required information, and paste the callback URL. Copy the client ID and client secret from GitHub and add them to the Supabase GitHub provider settings. For Google, create a new Google Cloud project and configure the OAuth consent screen. Then create a new OAuth client ID for web application and add the callback URL from Supabase. Once you have everything set up, test authentication in your application. Run the app and click one of the social logging buttons. You shall see a permissions window, and after confirming, the app will sign you in. To add native sign-in with Google support across Android web and iOS, you will need to make a few more configurations. Going back to your Google Cloud project, create a new credential, choose OAuth client ID, click on Android from the application type dropdown. Add the package name that can be found in the Android manifest file or in the build.gradle file. To generate the SSH certificate fingerprint, press the following code into a terminal window. Prompted for a password, enter Android. Copy the generated certificate and paste it into the OAuth client ID. Complete the setup and create a project. Go back and create a new OAuth client ID, this time for iOS. Provide it with the same value as the package name from before and click create. In your Flutter app, paste the following code above the custom URL screen previously added in the info.bliss file. Replace this part with this minus the apps.google part. In the auth screen, replace Supabase Auth widget with this. Add the iOS and web client secret from Google Cloud to your env file and you're ready to test. Start the Android or iOS emulator. Run your project and you should see your application running on mobile. Click on the Google icon and it will log you in. Now that you have confirmed that Supabase Auth UI actually works, it's time for the fun. Customize the look and layout of the Supabase Auth UI widgets. Replace the theme data widget in main.dat and play around with the theme settings. You can change the layout of the social buttons as well. Supabase Auth UI is translation ready thanks to contributions from the community. You can change labels to any language you wish. Let's replace the code in authscreen.dat to support Swahili, Arabic, and Spanish for the fun of it. Run the app again to see the translations in action. Trigger error test to see more of the translations in action. Supabase Auth UI is an amazing package that makes it exceptionally easy to add auth to your Flutter application. It's open source and always looking for contributors. All the relevant links will be in the description below. If you found this video helpful, be sure to leave a like, check out the repo, and leave a star. Thanks for watching and happy coding.